I want to introduce Michael Warnken. His website is CaliforniaCommonwealth.com. I think he's really got a solution, because we've been doing these rallies for 30 years and things ain't changed because these people won't listen. Michael Warnken, got 5 minutes, man. Do your best.
Okay, well, thank you. I've never spoken in front of a group like this before, so I'll give it my go and see if I can have at it and possibly move you. I went through my own terror, and I won't get into it. Don't need to. But I've sort of found the common denominator as to why all this stuff is happening to us, why this stuff is happening to good Americans for no good reason. And I kind of marvel myself as I stand here and I see all these hill rats with all their badges walking in and out of this place, and you wonder why they're here. In 1850, California became a state. Our population was 90,000. We had 36 assembly members. In 1852, they increased to 63 because the population went up. And in 1854, they went to the current size of 80. The population was 207,000. We had one representative for every 2,500 people in the state of California. As of January 1st, 2009, there are 38,351,000 people in California, and we still have 80. The lower chamber of your legislative body is the chamber that you're supposed to have access to.
That's right.
Supposedly today, all of you guys came here and you wanted to lobby. Raise your hand if you met a representative. Who actually met a representative today? You all met their assistants, their hill rats, the thousands of unnamed, unelected people that do the bidding of the representative, and yet they're not accountable to anybody.
That's right.
We still have 80. 80. Each one of them represents 480,000. George Washington in the Constitutional Convention said 30,000 is representation, 40,000 is tyranny. He was talking about the U.S. Congress, the U.S. House of Representatives. Today, each U.S. House member represents 700,000 people. In the California lower chamber, the chamber that the common person, the House of Commons, the common citizen was supposed to have access, each one of them represents 480,000. That's 12 times federal tyranny. They don't care. Not a single incumbent in the California Assembly has lost in 8 years. Not one. Not a single representative in the Assembly lost. That is why they don't care. Your vote doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What do we do?
We need to increase representation. I have sued, and let us look at the irony. I have sued over representation. The Assembly was represented by an attorney who represents the prison guards regularly. When I said representation wasn't enough, he said, no, this isn't a suit, this is a silly suit. And I said, no, we need representation. If nothing else, I would like you to come to my website, CaliforniaCommonwealth.com, and I would like you to look at the issue, and I would like you to think about it. I cannot ever get you to turn your nose away from your own case, because what is happening to you is outrageous. All of you. I've read the cases. I've read how many of you have had your children taken for no good reason. I've read the federal statutes that finance this crap. But the real truth of it is it's the access to the representative that will turn this down. It was when I was researching judicial corruption that I came upon this little state of New Hampshire. And out of the blue, they're impeaching their Chief Justice. And I'm like, wow, and it was over a divorce case. The Chief Justice helped fix the divorce case. And I couldn't figure out what's in the water, what's in the air. And I found out later they had 400 reps. One rep for every 3,000 people.
That's right.
And that's why. Each one of them gets paid $100 a year. They're like us. I sent 16 petitions to these people right here. 0 got answered. They're arguing against me in federal court. They didn't have to answer me. To hell with taxation without representation. Why am I or any of you paying taxes if we can't hear from them? Much less can we expect them to defend us? Are you kidding me? Any one of you should be able to walk up to your representative and say, this judge damaged me. And he should say, we need to do something. But no, you get the hill rats. Yes, sir, we'll take your notes. You get the hill rats. These people are well paid to ignore you. Yes, sir, we'll help you. Sure, I didn't get a single answer. They've got a robotic pen. Because they want you to know, they want you to believe that the letter you got from the rep was signed by them. It wasn't. The hill rat takes it, puts it in place, it comes down, like that, and you get what seems to be a signature. And it's not. When I brought it in federal court, they didn't want to talk about it. We're represented by a robot. A robot! This is what we got. George Washington said 30,000 was representation, 40,000 is tyranny. What are you experiencing? This is Advent tyranny. Why? We have no access to them. And unless we increase representation, all these effects, whether it's family rights, whether it's in the criminal justice system, whether it's anything else, they don't care. And that's it. If you're interested, come to my website, CaliforniaCommonwealth.com. Mr. Wagner's done an excellent job of doing some videos on me discussing this matter. I've got an email. I like joiners. You want to join the lawsuit? You want to say me too? I'll add you. But if we don't fix this problem, we're not going to get anything.
That's right.
If our vote doesn't matter, we don't matter. And that's where we're at. That's it.